So hello guys, welcome to the channel. So today we are going to learn about Gothic letters in this video. So first we will start with the height and width of each and every letter we are going to write. So first, all letters have a same height except these few letters, that is I, J, L, M and W. So all letters have 7 height and 5 width. Okay, and talking about the numerals, except one, all numerals have the same height and width, that is 7 raised to 4. And the letter I, it is small in width, so we take its width as 1. Height is same, all the height of all the letters is same. You can see 7, 7, 7, 7, but width is vary. So we take the width of I equal to 1, and 1 7 ratio 3, and that L and G, that is 7 ratio 4, and the M, it is just white, a little white, that we take its width 6, and W is wider than the M, so we take its width as 7 ratio 8. Okay, so that we don't have a confusion in this. So now we will be moving toward how to write letters. Now let's start with how to write letters. So I have a grid sheet you can buy from any store nearby. So I will take 2 lines in which we make all the Gothic letters, in which we will write all the letters. So I am going to take height as 14 and width as 10. So we don't have to measure the width because these 2 points, this point and this point, have a width of 10. So we don't have to measure it. So I will take it. I'm going to place my scale on the end of the dots, and I will take a line like this. I will take a very light line as we don't. Okay. So now I'm going to take width as 14. So width as 14. So 14 is hereby. So I'm going to take it as 14. So yes, I have taken 2 lines. You can see in these 2 lines I am going to write the Gothic letters. So starting from A. So I am going to take width as 10. So we have to make a box here in this 2 dots. Okay. So in the middle of this dot, in a very center, we have to mark 1 point here, 1 point at the end of these things, and 1 point at the end of this thing. Okay. Now we will connect these dots with a line from this point to this point, and from this point to this point. So after making this, we have to make a center line. So we will get a center of these 2 lines. Means our height is 14, so the center will be 7. So somewhere at 7, we will take the center. Taking the center came as here, so we have to draw the line at below the center line. So marking the point here, we will draw it here. So this is our A. You can see the A. So now after that, we will take another box here of 10 centimeters to draw the B. So to draw the B, we have to take line from here. Here we take a straight line from here, and we have to take a midpoint from this line. Okay, and midpoint comes here between. Okay, then we take a midpoint from this. The midpoint came here. Okay, then we have to take a midpoint from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, somewhere between here and somewhere between here. Okay, then we will join the line from this to the midpoint of this line. Okay, we have connected the line from the midpoint to the end point. Then we have to take a curve from this midpoint to this point. So we will take a curve. If you are facing some issue in the curve, you can just draw it using a dotted point line. Then we can make a simple curve. So I will just draw a dotted line first and then meet the lines. So I will draw like this. Okay, then from this point I will draw another circle from this midpoint. Okay, this. After that we have drawn the dotted line. We will connect all the dots like this. So we will connect from center. So this is our B. Now moving towards C. How to draw C? So we will take a point from this to this 14 and ratio 10 box we have taken here. So to draw C, you have to take, this is our center line, here is our center line. Okay, so here we take a midpoint from this and this. So somewhere between here midpoint and somewhere between here midpoint. So we will take a line to this. Okay, and we have to take midpoint from these two lines. We will take a midpoint from these two lines here, and we will take midpoint from these two lines here. Okay, then we will connect these lines. Okay, with the dotted line. I am going to do first with the dotted line. Okay, then we have to take a midpoint from this and take a midpoint from this. We have to take a little above the midpoint to show the line is a little above the midpoint. So we will take a little. So that's the one. Now we will connect all the dotted lines. So in single stroke we have to make the C. Okay, now coming towards the D part. So we will take two boxes right like this. Okay, having two dots, we will see how to draw D. So how to draw D? We will take a line, a simple line from here. Okay, then we will take midpoint from here, somewhere between here and the midpoint from these two circles to here, and then we will have a midpoint from here, midpoint from these two lines. Okay, so I'm going to connect these two lines and these two lines. Okay, then I will draw a dotted line from here, a curve. Okay, then I will connect all the dotted lines. So it's our D. Then moving towards E. How to make E? We will draw a one box here. Okay, so E is very simple. You have to take a line from here, and we will take a line to this. We don't have to take line from this end to this end. We will, if this box is 10 units, then we will take somewhere between 8 to show this line as smaller than this line. So we will take the line. Okay, this line we will have to take on the full box, and this line we have to take at the middle point. So somewhere here between this and this there is a middle point. Means if the length of the box is 10, then the middle point came between somewhere between 5. So we will draw it like this to join the point. So we join the point, that is our E. Now moving towards F, we will learn how to draw F. So how to draw F? So we have to make a box like this. Take a line from this point to this point, and then from here we will take the line from this end to this end like this. It's very simple. And from the middle of these two lines we will take half of this and then draw it like this. So this is the F. Now we will do G. G we have to do. So starting from this line to this line, we will draw a box from this line to this line, and from here from the middle we will take half of this point and half of this point, and we will draw a line. Okay, drawing a line we have to take a middle from this point here somewhere, and from middle from this point. Okay, and we have to take a middle of this point somewhere between here. Okay, then we have to connect these dots. We have to draw dots of these. Okay, from here we draw dots like this, from here we draw dots like this, and we will draw a line here somewhere between the middle to up to the middle and lower than this middle. Okay, so we will connect all the dots and make a curve like this. Okay, so this is our G. Now we will be moving towards H. H is, there is nothing in H. It is very simple. You have to draw two lines like this, and in the middle you have to just take a line. That's all. So this is our H. Okay. Then moving towards J. Sorry. Then moving towards I. I will have to take, like, you know, here we see that I has a width of 7, height of 7 and width of 1. So to get a point like this, we are doing 14 raised to, sorry, the pen is not working, I think so. So we have to take a height of 14 and width we don't know. So we will take it as x, okay, equal to this point 7 ratio 1, okay, and we will have the value of x. So to get the value of x, we will cross multiply this. I know you all will all know how to do this. That is x. So that is this. So we will have to make it to 7 the 14, and x becomes 2. So the bits become 2. That is 14 raised to 2. Okay. That is very simple. A simple maths. A very simple maths. So we will take a length of 14 and a height of 2. So we don't have to usually take the width of this. We will just draw a simple line like that, like this, to make the I. So this is our I. Now moving towards J. So you know J also has a different width. So we will calculate the width of the J. So you know we are taking 14 as a height and x as a width. So and width of J is 4. So we will take 7 raised to 4. Okay, then we will just cross multiply this with this. Sorry. And we get the value of x as 8. So we get the ratio as 14 ratio 8. Okay. So we will take a box of 14 ratio 8. That is that, and somewhere between here we get the 8. We will not take the box as 14 ratio 10. We will take the length of 14 ratio 8. So like this, I'm taking a box of 14 ratio 8. So I will draw a line up to the middle of this point. That is like this. A very simple line we will take. And somewhere between here, we will take a line. And we will connect these two lines with this middle. Okay. So we will draw the dotted line first. And let's draw the J. So we don't cover the upper part of the J. It is simple like that. So it's J. J like this. This is J. Just forget about this line. I have just mistakenly darkened it. So you have to see like this. This is our J. So I just mistakenly overlap it. So you don't have to overlap the things. Okay. Then we will draw K. So how to draw K? It's very simple. You don't have to think much about K. So this is two lines we have to take. We have to get it like this. Okay, we draw like this. Then from this point, from the middle to the last end, we have to take a middle point. Somewhere between here, I take the middle point. I will connect this point to this point, this point to this point, and the line crossing the middle of this line and this, we have to take a line from here to this point. So this is our K. This is our K. So this is our K. Now we will draw K. Sorry, we will draw L. So I will take another two lines here from this point to this point. I will take a yes, I have taken two lines here of length 14 as you know. So now we have to take L. So how to draw L? So L is also have a width, you know. So we will get the width of L according to the height and width we take. So here we will take 14 as our height and width we don't know. So and the width of the L is to be taken as 4. So we will take 4 here. We will cross multiply this and we will get x as 8 and we will have our 14 ratio 8 as a. So we will take not a full box but 14:8 width as well. So we'll just I'll have just distance of width from the other points. So we'll take line from this to this point. We will not cover the full length of the box. This is just like this. This is our L. This and this line. So this is our L. Okay. So now moving towards M. M also have a unit width. So we will get our width first and then our we'll do rest of it. So M has a width of 6. So we'll take as 14x 7:8. And we will x equal to 14 into 8 by 7. So we get our x as 16 and we get ratio 14:16. That is our M. So M. So we will do M. So here we take 14 as a height. And 16, this is 10, and somewhere between here we get our 16. So this is our 16. Okay, this is our 16. So 16 means 8 is our so somewhere between here we get some 8. Okay, and we will draw, like we will connect this point to this point. Okay, and this point to this point. This is our M, nothing to be squared off. So this is our M. I've just darkened it so that you can see clearly how we do our M. After M we get a letter N. So N is very simple, you don't have to do anything, there is nothing in M. So I will take box from here. Okay, from here I will take box this, and we will just use this pencil to use this and just join this and this point. This becomes our N. There is nothing in N, so there is O. O is a little bit difficult, but we will do it in a very nice way. So we will take our O as like this. Okay, then we will take a middle line. First we will take a middle line from this side, somewhere between here, and then middle line from this, somewhere between here, then middle line from this, and middle line from this also. So we will join all the points using a curve. So now we will just join it in a darker shade so that you all can see how we drew it. Yes, so this is our O. So now moving towards P, we have a P. So P is like, we will take two boxes like this. Okay, and we will take a middle line from this side like this, and in the middle of these two lines we will take a middle like this, and this is the middle line. This is our middle line, so we have to draw the P from a little below the middle lines. So we will take a middle line from this point to this point, from here to here, and we will connect the dots. First we will take a line from this point, and then we will take a curve from here to like this. This is our P. This is our P. So this line needs to be little below the middle line. Okay, so this line need to be a straight line. Okay, now we will be doing Q. So Q we will be doing in only in the middle, below middle, something below middle, 2 centimeter below the middle. We will have a point and just mark this as like this, from the end of the box to the below of the middle, somewhere between the middle. And then the next is R. R we will only do it in the, so here in this middle point we will draw a line like this. So a line, and at the line we will take from this side to this part. So we will connect these dots like this. Okay, so now the turn is as a little bit difficult, but it's not impossible. So we will do it in very easy way. Okay, so I'm going to take a box like this. Okay, so I have to take a middle from this side. Okay, from this side, middle from this side, middle from all the four sides we have to take the middle, from this to this 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 middle. We have to take middle from all sides. Now we will connect all the middles with each other, okay, as so here we will go like this, we will curve like this. There is no straight line here, remember that, okay. Then somewhere between center, this is the center of this whole box, we will get the line like this, okay, and we will connect from this point, okay. And then from this to this point we will connect it like this, and to this we will connect like this. Like this is our X. So I will just dark this so that you can see. I think you can see here easily. So next is our T. So T is very simple. There is nothing in T. I will draw like this and this. So in the middle we have to take a line here like this. Okay, and a line above that. So this is our T. You can see the T. Now the turn is of U. How to draw U? So you have to take two lines like this, and from the middle, this is the middle of the whole box, and the middle, from the middle we have to take, from the middle and to the end we have to take one more middle like this, and we will draw a line like this, okay. Then we will take a middle of from these two lines, then we will take a curve shape like this, and we will connect it like this. So this is our U. Now V. So V is, now we will see how to make V. So for V we will take a length of 14 and a width of 10. So I have drawn a box first. Now V is very simple. You have to take a middle from this end to this end, like it came here between, like if this is of 10, then the middle came between 5. Then from this end you have to take a line to the middle, and from this end you have to take a line from this end. This is the V. Now the turn is of W. How to make W? So you know W has a width of 8. So we have to find its width. So it is given that it has 7 by 8, and we have 14 by X, as we don't know the width. So we find the width by cross multiplying it. So 2 8 plus 16. So the height and width is 7:16. Now we will take a width of 16. A width of 16 box. Now we will do W. So for W you have to make first a center line. The center line came here between 8, like here, and after from this center you have to take another center from this, and from this side to this side you have to take one more center. After this you have to join this line to this line to the center line like this, and from that side you have to join one more line, and that after that like this. So this is our W. So now the turn is of X. X is very simple. You have to take a box of 14:10. Then you have to draw one line from here and one line from this end, like this. You have to make X. Now the turn is of Y. So how to make Y? First I will take a box like this of height 14 and width is 10. For Y you have to take a center line from this angle. So this is 14. The height is 14. The center came here at 7. So center came here at 7. So a little below the center you have to take a point. After taking a point you have to join like this, and from this end you have to join like this. This is our Y. After that we have Z. Z is very easy. There is nothing. So after taking two lines you have to make a line like this. After making this line you have to join this line to this end like this, and from this end to this end you have to take a line like this. So this is our Z. Thank you.